Yo, what's good, y'all? Back with another vid. And the topic of this video is basically just detachment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to learn how to detach from people, and not just people, but also certain constructs and ideologies as well. Off topic, but I said, look at the nature. We got the twist out. It's like, that's something light. That's something light. But we are on our little nature walk right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Now, me personally, one of the first steps I did to in my self improvement journey was detachment, bro. I was now essentially what detachment is. My definition of it is essentially just realizing that all you really need is yourself. And honestly, uh, during my detachment stage, and I'm honestly still on it, but like during my detachment stage, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of made me realize like who was real and who was fake. You know what I'm saying? Who was only there because I was talking to them, and who was genuinely there because we were actually friends. You know what I'm saying? Now you also need to detach yourself from people because it's like, bruh, like if they were to leave your life, you can't be sad about it. Like you have to understand, like what I used to do. Like I used to be somebody that, like when certain people were to leave my life, like I'd be sad about it and I'd be trying to get them back or whatever. But it's like now that I'm more mature, now that I've like gotten further in my self improvement journey, bro, it's like, bruh, you can't be forcing people to come back. You know what I'm saying? If they want to come back, cool, but it also kind of depends on the type of person they are. Like if they genuinely trying to improve like me, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, if you're not on my type of frequency, bro, I'm sorry, it's time to get out, bro. You need to be okay with people leaving your life, bro. Like you can't be forcing people to come back. Like that goes against the law of free will. And I'm gonna put the video up here of me talking about the law of free will. Go check out that video if you haven't already. It's basically me just describing why you can't be forcing things, ideologies onto people. You just can't be forcing things onto people because it goes against the law of free will. You know what I'm saying? Being attached to people is only gonna hurt you in the long run. So you need to be okay with people coming in and out of your life, even if it's just for a week. You know what I'm saying? Like I've learned that personally. Now I also want to talk about the fact that you also need to detach not just from physical people, but you also need to detach from certain ideologies and constructs that you've been made to believe within your life. So if you don't know what I mean, I'm gonna give an example, right? Basically, if I say something like, let's say if I say something like Jesus isn't real, right? And if you get mad at that, that basically means that you have an attachment to that ideology, that belief. Now, me personally, I don't have an attachment to any of my beliefs or ideologies because it's just simply because of the fact that, like, bro, at the end of the day, it's like you'll never really know anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but now I didn't get to really say this in the video, but for the individuals that like to focus on the past of history, the past of whatever the case may be, it's like, bro, how will you really know the answer to whatever you're looking for if it was in the past? It does not matter because it was in the past. Like, stop being so fixated upon it when you'll never really find out the answer. What you can do is stay in the current moment, the present moment. It's just like, bro, at the end of the day, you'll really never know anything, to be honest. That's just how I think of it. Whether we're talking about the concept of heaven or hell, whether if we're like religiously or whatever the conspiracy theories, whatever the case may be, it's like, bro, at the end of the day, you'll never really know. Like, that's why I don't like to gain an attachment to these beliefs and ideologies that I have, because I understand, like, at the end of the day, I'll never really know the answer. We can essentially make ideas of what we think is right and wrong, which is okay, but at the end of the day, you'll never really know the right answer. Even when it's coming to the argument of what diet is the healthiest, bro, if you gain an attachment to quote unquote the diet that you're on, whether if it's the healthiest or whether it's like, bro, you'll never really know. You know what I'm saying? Like you won't. Now I honestly feel like the people that want to argue what the world's healthiest diet is are the same type of people that want to argue who the world's sexiest man is. And the answer is obviously neither. Like, because you have to understand, like, bro, not everyone's bodies are the same. Like, not everyone will agree with the carnivore diet. You know what I'm saying? And there's no such thing as the world's sexiest man because everyone is beautiful in their own way, shape, or form. It's egotistical to think like that. Because everyone is different. Some diets work out for some individuals, and some diets don't work out for some individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll never really know the real answer. Which is exactly why you should never gain an attachment to your beliefs and ideologies. Like me personally, I'm an advocate for my beliefs and ideologies, but at the same time, I'm not gonna be stressed about whether they're right or wrong because, dude, you'll never really know the right answer. Listen, if you have an attachment to something, whether if it's a person or thing, it essentially means that you'll get hurt if it leaves. you're gonna get hurt if somebody tells you it's wrong. That's what it basically means to have an attachment to something or someone. Now I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you don't have an open mind to what I just said earlier, bro, I don't know, man. Like, you won't understand what I'm saying because you don't have an open mind. Like, if you're a closed-minded individual that's not open to certain beliefs and new perspectives on life, bro, you're not gonna understand what I just said. Me personally, I'm so detached to the point where it's like, bro, people that I used to be friends with, not saying that I'm not necessarily friends with them, but just so as in like we don't talk as much anymore, it's like, bro, I'm not attached to them at all, bro. Like, it's like I can see that they're attached to me, but I'm not necessarily attached to them. Now, I honestly feel like this is because these individuals has to do with the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to associate with the past. Like, I'm trying to stay in the present moment. They have to do with the past. Not saying that they're bad people, but they essentially have to do with the past. And I'm just trying to stay in the present moment. You know what I'm saying? And past people are going to bring past memories. You know what I'm saying? Past conversations and stuff like that. I'm trying to stay in the current present moment. You feel me? And me personally, I feel like I'm detached to the point where it's like I feel like I can cut them off. Like, even, I'm not saying I would, but just I feel like I could, because it's like kind of pointless to keep past bonds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I feel like it's pointless to keep trying to keep past bonds. I feel like it's so pointless unless if you want my type of timing, unless if you want my frequency, then it's kind of pointless, to be honest. Like, either I cut you off, or, you know what I'm saying, either you cut me off or I cut you off. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. But nah, look how beautiful it is right here, man. Like, nature walks or something else, man. Look how quiet it is, bro. The cars in the background kind of ruined it, but the calm waters, the calm, you know what I'm saying? The wind breezes, the beautiful trees, the calm noises of the river, the beautiful grass, man. Go outside, man. Go outside in nature. Once in a while, just go outside and do some stuff like this. I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, when I first started my self-improvement journey about like a year ago, I felt like detachment was probably one of the easiest things. I'm gonna be real with you. Because in my opinion, it's not a hard concept to grasp. It's actually pretty easy to understand. And it's also something that you can start doing literally today, like right now. But yeah, man, I'm gonna end the video off that. Stop being attached to people that don't have your best interest. You know what I'm saying? Stop being attached to people that really don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? That you're the only reason why the bond is like that. You know what I'm saying? Stop being attached to certain constructs and ideologies that you'll never really know the answer to at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna end the video off that, and that's King Wellness, and I'm out.